Alright, today we're going to review how to solve quadratic standard forms using the factoring methods. Standard form is going to be ax squared plus bx plus c, and we have to set it up equals to 0 because we're going to solve. How are we going to solve? Our game plan is the first goal is to find the factors, and then after you find the factors, we're going to solve for x. So I'm going to give you two examples. The first example is when a equals to 1. So the example is x squared plus 3x minus 40. Again, make it equals to 0 because we're going to solve. A is 1, b equals 3, and c equals to negative 40. When we try to solve using factoring, first thing we do is multiplying a times c. So in this case, 1 times negative 40 is negative 40. And then we can set up this diamond shape just to organize our work. We're going to put negative 40 on the top and b, which in this case is 3 on the bottom. And then what we're going to do now, important, is to find the factors of negative 40 that have a sum equals to 3, which is the b. And the factors are, two numbers, are 8 and negative 5. Why the factors are 8 and negative 5? Because when we multiply, it's going to be equals to negative 40. And when we add, which is a sum, 8 plus negative 5 equals to 3. Once we got these two factors, because it's a equals to 1, then we're pretty much done, yeah? We got the two factors, so the two factors for this quadratic equation is x plus 8 and x minus 5. However, to solve for x, we need to set up these two factors equals to 0. So x plus 8 for the first factor will yield first x solution equals to negative 8, and the second factor x minus 5, the x equals to x squared minus 5, x minus 5, the x equals to 5. Okay, second example is when a is not equals to 1. Example is 6x squared plus 11x equals to 10. In this case, we need to set up to make it equals to 0. So we're going to eliminate 10 by subtracting 10 from both sides. Then we're going to get 6x squared plus 11x minus 10 equals 0. Because we're going to solve, we have to make it to equals to 0. And then again, a times c, 6 times negative 10 equals to negative 60. Set up the diamond if you need to. And then now we're going to try to find the factors of negative 60 that have the sum equals to 11. And the two factors are negative 4 and positive 15, because when we multiply negative 4 times 15, we're going to get negative 60. And when we add the sum of negative 4 plus 15, it's going to be equals to 11. Okay, we are not done because a is not equals to 1. We still need to do one more step to create the correct factors. So we're going to create ratios of ax over both factors. What is ax? Ax comes from the ax squared. So in this case, ax is 6x. So the first ratio is going to be 6x over, the first factor is negative 4. And then the second ratio is going to be 6x over 15. We need to simplify those. So 6x over negative 4, we can simplify by dividing 2 both numerator denominator. We're going to get 3x over negative 2. The second ratio, we're going to get 2x over 5 after we simplify. So the factors now is 3x minus 2 and 2x plus 5. Those are the correct factors for that equation. Now we're going to solve, set up the first factor equals to 0. We're going to get x equals to 2 over 3. And then the second factor equals to 0. We're going to get x equals to negative 2.5.